What is changing in your life, dear Aries, sun, moon, and or rising? What is going on? One other sign had this card come out a minute ago, but it was in reverse. So whatever you're not needing, whatever's not happening for you, man, the walls are going to fall down, whether that's a relationship, your job, where you live, if there's issues, there's just some major, right off the bat, the first card. So I'm feeling like I need to take a deep breath here. Not that it's bad. A lot of readers actually like this card because when the Tower comes up, that means that what you don't need any longer, what's wanting to combust, is going to, and then what will fall away will and dissolve, and that way you'll be able to build your new structure, your new foundation. And I feel like I'm remembering a couple months ago, if not the last month, but I'm thinking a couple months ago, you all had this going on then. So maybe this is the prelude to the beginning of. Then the Queen of Swords comes up, and this would represent an air sign. This would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. This would be a person who would be very analytical, makes quick decisions, sharp decisions, can represent a judge or the court, law, because, Libra is one of the air signs, which the swords are, and sometimes I look at her and I think, and I'm a Libra sun, but I'm just thinking that she's holding that sword up like she's making a decision. She's cutting through all the BS and she's getting to the quick, right? So I don't know if this person, leave comments below, you all Aries. You all have been doing a fabulous job, by the way, of doing that. And hopefully it's not even a job to you. I read every single comment. And I know that some of you have been going through a lot of stuff, might we say. And so leave in the comments below, because the court cards can signify a different person to all of you. But I'd really love to hear your comments, especially coming up beside the Tower. Now, she is facing away from the Tower, and she is, in fact, holding her hand out. So there is a little bit of gratuitous or graciousness that I feel that could come from this Queen. Maybe this is sending you in a new direction. So leave in the comments below how she might relate to, or not, the Tower. Maybe this is happening or happened, and then you're feeling like this person is conjoining with you. Just saying. That's how the court cards are. Now, in February, we have the Eight of Swords, and then we have the Hermit. We have two major arcana cards. The Hermit card is facing this Eight of Swords. Okay, so I see the picture now. I get the movie. Getting the movie here. So you have felt, some of you, now remember, this is for Aries, sun, moon, and rising. If this particular reading doesn't make sense to you, this spread, watch your rising and your moon signs, okay? But let me know in the comments below if it does. So some of you have felt really bound, like you can't either make a clear decision, or you can't get away from a situation you're in, or you feel like you're stuck. It feels heavy-handed, meaning that you're not the one that's been able to make the decision to get you out of this fix that you might be in. So there's different ways that this Eight of Swords plays out. This is not usually someone who's physically tied up. It rarely means that. It can mean, however, though, I am getting for somebody, remember, this is going to be just for maybe one person, but I am getting somebody has been kidnapped that you know. It can be a child, a teenager. I'm just saying, I'm seeing someone that's being held back. Now, 99.99% of you all, this is going to be the feeling of, and I just said that because it came to me, the visual came to me, and I hope whoever that is that, escapes that situation or gets out of that situation. Okay. Again, most of you all, it's the thoughts. Your thoughts are feeling like, I don't know what to do. This is not a clear choice yet. You're waiting. Now, the Hermit is facing her. So the Hermit is shining light on this. The Hermit is wanting to make a new path, get a clear decision. There's a lot of blue in these cards, meaning that I'm not sure of how much action you're going to take this month or how much moving forward you're doing, Aries. It's more of thinking about what you can do and getting clear on the path and the wisdom of which way you want to go. That's what this Hermit is about. Let's see this is the one card I didn't turn over. This is a transition from one month to the other, and it is the Devil card. Okay, well, wow. Wow, oh, wow. Okay, so we feel a little bit restrained. Again, the Devil actually means transition. I don't even like that card is named that. I call it the transition card because most of the times people in this scenario would either be in a relationship, a romantic relationship where you feel like you're bound to it, you can't get out of it, a work or a job that it's like, oh, well, wow, it pays me enough, but I really can't stand it any longer. I can't stand getting up in the morning and going to the job. Or it can be about addictions, alcohol, drugs, smoking, sex, too much shopping, anything that feels like an earthbound scenario. Okay, Aries, and I love you guys, and you have a lot of changes and like it's like your foundation underneath you is coming up and bubbling up, and you're like, wait, hold on, but I feel like you're going with it. I know you Aries are very strong. You're fire sign, you're passionate, you're leaders, you motivate others, you move forward. So you're going to put your work boots right back on. You're going to get back up on your saddle and go. I just know you guys. Whatever's going on with you all, you're going to get through it, and it's going to particularly shine a light on what needs to be changed. This is a wisdom card. Interesting read. Okay, I feel the need to pull one more card, and I'm going to pull it from the top. All right, well, we have now another sword cards, 3 swords, and 3 major arcanas. All right, so 3 cards, 3 swords, 3 major arcanas. This is the card that says some of you have been staying up late at night. Some of you have been worrying, thinking about, okay, what decision should I make? Some of you might have had coughs, colds, and or flus, and or been sick. Or maybe this whole scenario has caused you to have some physical issues or not. Let's not put that out there. I'm just saying this is the card that represents staying up late at night, not being able to sleep possibly. Okay. All right. We're going to look into the crystal now and see what we get here. And 3 swords, 3 major arcanas. Wow. All right. A lot of thinking going on, and a lot of the universe saying, we're with you. We're going to be with you during these changes and transformations and transitions, and we're going to shine a light on which path is best for you to go. All right, looking into the crystal for Aries, January 15th through February 15th. See if there's anything that comes up for you all. The number 10 is coming up, and 10 in the major arcana, I believe, is the Chariot card. So that would represent to me that you all are ready, willing, and able to move forward. You've seen the dark, you've seen the light, you're ready to move forward. You've got your, this guy's on in his chariot, he has his 2 white horses, and he's ready to fly the coop and go on to bigger, better horizons. Let's see what else comes up for Aries. Anything else? A little bit of a, okay, so there's some, if we talk about chakras, there's some yellow in here. So yellow is third chakra. That's been coming up with several signs. You're what, my 1, 2, 3, fourth sign. So, but I think you're the third for that particular color to come up. So that's the stomach area, and that's holding, you know, your emotions in check, and also feeling that your inner strength. And this particular crystal is great for that. This is a citrine. You can lie down, put one on your stomach. It's great for any digestive issues. Okay, there's a lot of amber, and I've seen this before in other readings, but not this particular series. But with you, I'm seeing a lot of amber, which to me, it feels really good. It feels really warm because there's a lot of cool cards in here and a lot of changes. So I guess what I want to say is, you know, of course, wishing you and knowing that you will do your very best through these changes and these transitions. Let's go ahead and add up the cards. We have 16, 17, 17 and 15 is what, 32. 17, 15, 32, right? 32 and 9 is 41. 41 and 8 is 49. And 49 and 9 is 58. 58. Don't let me forget that. You have 2 9s, by the way, and 9 is about completion. 9 of Swords, 9 Hermit. Okay. Okay, so 5 and 8, it was 58. 5 and 8 is 13. And what in numerology, okay, this makes sense. 4, 1 and 3 is 4. 4 is about building your foundation. It's like when you build a house, you don't put the roof up first. You pour the concrete. Then you do the uprights. And I don't know exactly how to build a house, but any of you architects, builders out there, you know how it's done. It's not done through quick, unthought out decisions. It's done with thoughtfulness and decisiveness and knowing what you're doing. So I feel like that's what a lot of you all are building, is your foundation. And that, you know, that would make perfect sense in this particular reading. And I feel like with what's been going on with some of you anyway, I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 months ago, but just saying, I got a lot of comments from you all that things were changing. Okay, so guess what? Guess what in the major arcana number 13 is? Remember, it was 5 and 8. You had 5 and 8 together because there's no 58 major arcana, but there's a 13. 5 and 8 is 13. Well, guess what it is? It's the death card. It's the transformation card. Of course, why would it not be? And I'm not making fun. I'm just saying that this, for some of you, you're going to say, yep, that's exactly what's going on in my life. And some of you are going to say, well, it's sort of kind. And then others are going to say, no, I need to watch my rising. So just saying, transformation, you know, to everything, there's always a season to transform. And you're in this period now. There's only one transformation card in this deck of 78. And it is this guy on this horse. It's not even a guy, it's more of a, he's kind of a skeleton with clothes on. He has a flag, and down below him are other skeletons, but he's riding through the dust. He's riding through the decay. He's on his horse because he's going to gain and refresh and regrow, and there's going to be regrowth for him. All right? So while you got both the death and the devil, which again are transition and transformation, and the tower. Wow. And do you know that those cards are very close? The death is 13, obviously. This one's 15, this one's 16. So you're in sort of a period in the major arcanas, it says, you know, in between the Fool card and the World, but you're in that stage, some of you right now, that's completely changing, completely unbounding for you, some of you, which would be a good thing for some of you.